Hello gamers! Welcome back to Castle Flipper, and today we're going to have another look to see if there's any more plots of land to build in with the Royal Landlord. But first let's get all of our rentals cleaned up and the rent collected so that we've got as much money as possible, because we're saving and ready to build our castle for ourselves here on our own plot of land. Let's head back to the Royal Landlord. You're still sinking into the ground, my friend. Are your feet okay? Right, so today's offer is 10,000 gold, so let's buy that. That means we're going to have to make that quite a fancy house to be able to make a bit of a profit from that one, don't we? Because you have to spend what you've paid on the house before you can start getting any profit. So this will be the 11th build, so I've heard that it becomes a random continuation build after you've done all of his plots, so 10 I thought might be a good place for it to stop, but we're on 11 now, so that's interesting. We'll keep going until we get the permanent rebuild option open, just so we know how it all works. Now those tiles on that roof, we don't get that texture to build with ourselves. That would be quite a nice one to add, wouldn't it, later? It makes the roofs look nice, doesn't it? Right, so let's have a clean up, and then we'll see what we want to build. So they want us to build 5 new foundations, and we've got, what, 3 I think, maybe? No, yeah, more, no, we've got 2. Alright, we've already got 2 foundations, and they're asking us to build 5. I think we'll definitely keep the 2 we've already got. It's not in a bad location, and a bigger house is definitely going to be better when we need to spend at least 10,000 gold on the house. Let's chop all the trees down, gather as much wood as we can resource-wise to take home with us. Give us as much space as we can build with, and we need 2 pieces of garden. So 5 foundations and 2 garden. Plenty of space on the plot for that. I think we might keep it to a 1-storey house this time. What do you think? I'd like to do like a bit of variation, do one of this, one of that, I don't know. Maybe do we need a 2nd story? I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to keep it to a 1-storey, but I'm concerned actually with making it the right value, so I think we will make it a 2-storey house, just to give us more space so that we can add more things into the house. Just so it's easier to get to the 10,000 value, I think. So we adapt our plans as we go. Right, how much more wood have we got? I think we might have got all the wood. Let's just have a press a Z and do a quick scan to see if we've got everything. I think we have. So let's get rid of the tree stumps. So we need the big hammer to destroy everything. Yeah, I like the fact that we can keep coming to these little plots, because you can play around with how you want to build things. At the moment I'm kind of just building the requirements and seeing what we get and playing around a little bit, but you could actually go a bit crazy in these plots, couldn't you? Try fantastical little builds out so they're not actually in your own property, and then if you like them you could rebuild them in your own town, and if you don't like them then you've not got to destroy everything out of your own town and kind of waste your own money, because you could still complete the jobs here. And play around with things, so it's quite nice, because it's a permanent continuation build mode. If you want to keep building, you can just keep doing these jobs, and then if you don't want to build weird attempts at different types of houses in your own plot, you can build them in these little plots and see what does and doesn't work. So I like that idea. There we go. So we'll have the main front door here. So instead of 5 extra plots, we've put 6, just so that it's an easy shape to work with. And we've managed to put in the fancy staircase to the entrance. Do you know, I'm really tempted to try a balcony, because I've just said let's try something a bit different, so maybe we do a little balcony. So if we make this pristine brick, and then if we go inside the house, we make it smooth rock for the interior. That makes it a nice, easy to wash floor, doesn't it, inside? But your balcony area outside then looks really, really pretty, because you've used the super expensive rock out there where everybody can see it. No, that's not what we want right now. We're not, because I'm talking about the balcony, I'm now getting the bits for the balcony. So what we could do is use the square pillars to Do I want two in the middle like that? Was that look better or worse to have two pillars in the middle? And then we want the balustrade between. Do you know what? I find this really, really frustrating, because if you put the balustrade down first, then you can still put the pillars in, but if you put the pillars in first, then you can't put the balustrade on. And I don't get, why is that a mechanic like that, because that makes no sense. See, look, now I can put the pillars in. Why couldn't I put the fence in after the pillars? Isn't that weird? That's just so weird that it works like that. I don't get why it does that. I don't get it. Why does it do that? Right, let's have the door here, because then the other square we can like put a seat or something, can't we, to rest on and not have people like falling over you as they try to come in and out of the house. Windows on the front. I've got one on the side already, and windows on the back. Above where the seating area is going to be, shall we make that a solid wall? I think we will. Let's make this one a solid wall. And then we fill in between the windows with the solid wall. And then we want to make the smooth rock. Oh, I missed one. I have to come back and put that one in. Sorry, Kitty missed the wall. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's in. Alright, let's have a solid wall there. Da, 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 we have a wall. There we go. So, smooth rock. See, all fixed. No worries. I got you. Then, if we're going to make a second floor, where are we going to put the stairs, and where are we going to put the door? If we're going to make another balcony above the one we've already got, then we want a door on that wall again above as well. So we use the nice windows, but we need to remove that one. It won't let me overwrite the window. We have to actually remove the old one first and then put the new one in. There we go. So we use the ones with the kind of irony silvery pattern finish on it. Very pretty, and I think they go really, really well with the smooth rock. Yeah. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's good. Right, so, upstairs. Shall we do our traditional thing and make things the same? But can we put the door in above the old door? Can we make it so that the stairs will come up at the front, maybe? Or do we need to put it, like, across? There. Right, how are the stairs going to work? Actually, I think I prefer it right above, and then we could put the stairs to the side, and then they wouldn't block the door, whereas if we have it off to the side, then the stairs might actually end up blocking the main doorway, which would be a very bad thing. So I think we do want the upstairs doorway onto the balcony right above the one on the ground floor. So let's match the full walls above full walls and windows above windows. So there's the window one. So window above window, window above window, window above window. So it all looks nice from the outside. Right. We want to make that all smooth rock so it all matches. Nice. And then we want the windows and the doors the same. So we want the wooden ones with the fancy like metal trims in all the gaps. Beautiful. Right, now we have to figure out floors and where the stairs are going to go. So I think we want floor there and then stairs off to the side of the... Oh, wait, why won't you... Oh, come on, turn. Go green, turn. No, it doesn't go green, it goes blue. Go blue! Greens usually go, not blue in this one. Why don't you want me to put a floor there? What is wrong with me having a floor there? Oh, doesn't want me... no, it does. See, it turned on that one, so it let me put that one down. Let me put that one down. So why don't you want me to put that one... Has it got something to do with the door? Look, it doesn't want it... Oh no, you're not going to let me put it there because of the door? Seriously? Why do you object to a door? Come on, go blue. Turn around and go blue. I don't want the stairs in that hole. I'm going to have to destroy the wall, aren't I? I bet you if I take this out, I bet you it'll now let me put the... See? Now it lets me put the floor in. It complains about the door, and I don't get why. Why does it not like the door? So let's put the upper floor in here. See, why does it not... Oh, I don't get it. There are some little quirks that I just don't understand why it's doing it. Obviously there's something in the programming that stops it, but I don't understand why, because it doesn't really make sense from a gameplay perspective. But I'm not a coder, so I don't know, but there's obviously something that's just stopping you doing certain things in certain orders, because you can do it the opposite way around. It's just like you can't put the pillars down first before you put the fence. You have to put the fence first and then you can put the pillars. It makes no sense. Right, so we use this slightly older style of staircase because it's got a smaller footprint, so it gives you space to get upstairs all in one block. So we'll utilise that one. I would have liked a more fancy staircase, but it's the only one that's going to work in the small space like I want it to. So we're going to put in all the floors upstairs to match the ones downstairs. And now we can put back our door. See, it's going to let us put the door back in. I really don't get why it does that. Oh no, I don't want a door there. No, I don't want a door there. Why'd you put a door there, Kitty? That was not on the plan. Look, refer back to plan. What plan? Oh yeah, we don't have a plan. But anyway, there was no plan for a door. A door over there. Can you imagine if you got a door there and somebody goes through it and they just fall to their death because there's nowhere to go? That would be very bad. Right, so let's put balustrade first. And now we can put in our pillars. See? Beautiful. Yeah, I really like that balustrade fence thing. It's very, very pretty. I like the little cross pattern on it. It just makes it really like delicate and beautiful. Right, so we want to match the door to the one we have downstairs so that everything matches beautifully. Right, now we're going to need roofs, aren't we? So what sort of roofs? Oh God, how wide have we gone? We've only gone too wide, haven't we? So we could use this V-shaped one and it will look perfect. As long as I can get it to just turn around, please. Rotate, rotate, rotate. There we go. And then if we do the same over this way, beautiful. Right, so we need to now go inside. We're going to have to put the roof down and pick it back up again, aren't we? Where's it gone? There we are. Right, so we go across the house like so. This is going to be one of the simplest roofs we've done for a long time, isn't it? Because we've only a too wide house. So that fits beautifully onto that one. And then let's use the pristine rock for the roof. So we get a nice ceiling. And that should look very pretty from the outside, I think. Yeah. So we can kind of make like a bedroomy area up here. Let's put a balustrade to protect you from falling down the stairs as well. That's practical and pretty, see? Yeah, so this has been the bedroom over here. So let's start with some lighting. Now we've got a nice flat ceiling. Can we actually put... See, I don't understand why the chandelier won't go on the roof pieces as well. That just makes no sense as well. But it will go fine on the floor pieces. Don't get that either. That makes no sense to me either, that one. So there's a few little things there, but in general I really, really like this game. I think it's a lot of fun. It's usually very simple to build things. And because it's a fairly simple build style, it gives us options, but not everything that maybe you think of will work, but it gives you plenty of scope to play around with it. So I really, really like the game. I think it's fun, and I really, really hope we get some more like expansions and additions to the game, because I think it would be very enjoyable, and whenever something like that comes out we will 100% come back to the game and play it again. I'm going to keep building for a while after we've done all the landlord things. We'll go and build our castle next, and then we'll continue on building a few more structures in the place. We'll maybe build some stables, a barracks for our soldiers, an inn, maybe a stage for some entertainment, maybe even a church, I don't know, maybe some more houses to rent out, and we'll see what we can build on our plot of land. and have fun doing a few different things. We might have an experiment with a few different styles of houses, see what we can and can't get to work, and just have a load of fun with it. But for now, let's get all of our lighting into our house for today. I think we're just building the one house today because it's quite a big project that we've gone for today. There we go. Then in the next episode we'll check the landlord, see if he's got us another build. And we're doing quite well now with saving up money ready to build our castle. I think once we finish with the landlord we'll probably have a go at building our castle. Well, let's finish lighting all of these lamps. And then we'll start following the list of items that we need to pop in the house first. And then we'll probably add a few more because we've got a little bit of extra space now that we've made it a two-storey house. I think to meet the money value you might struggle a little bit if you'd only done the ground floor. But 2 levels, it gives us much more space to add everything as well. Right, so we only want one bed. Right, let's have a nice fancy bed. Let's have one of the ones with like the big wooden canopy thing on. Yeah, let's go for the lighter colour because the woods can be a little bit dark sometimes. So let's go for the lighter colour one. That's a beautiful bed, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's put the little carpets around the edge of the bed. I actually love putting little carpets around the edge of the bed. If you've watched other of my videos, you know I absolutely adore doing that. I think it looks so pretty. So thank you whoever put in that long thin rug because that looks perfect to do that job with. Right, let's add. We want 7 different like chair things, so maybe we add some sofas. So we add like these red sofas. We could put it against the balustrade, but I kind of like the balustrade being visible. So I think let's put a chair here, and then we can use the same chair on the little balconies. So that'll be 2 more, so that'll be 3. And then if we put a table and chairs downstairs, we're getting close to the number that we need then, won't we? So if we put one on the balcony here, and then one on the balcony downstairs. Let's do it while we're thinking about it so we don't forget what we said. So there you go, we've got 3 chairs already, beautiful. Yeah, we've not got a lot of solid walls, have we? We need closets. We need 2 closets and 3 tables. So we can use this little pretty fancy table under the window over here near the bed. So that'll be 1, and then we'll use the second one for a dining room. So then that only leaves us with 1 more to add in. Yeah, that's good. But we need 2 closets. Now I wonder if we can fit 2 in upstairs, because it makes more sense for them to be in the bedroom, I think. So we use the one that matches the bed first, with the shields on it. I think maybe we can fit 2 closets, like in this one solid wall piece. I'd really like to do it that way. So we could just put one in the middle, but maybe we can fit 2 side by side. But I don't think we want to use 2 of our absolutely identical ones. I think I'd like to do something a bit different. So if we get one that's got like shelves and things in, do you think we can fit both of them in that? The woods match quite well actually with those. Let's see if we can fit 2 in. So if we move that as far to the side as we can because of where the lamps are, then can we fit the other one in? Oh, we can! Oh, beautiful! Oh, look at that! They really match, look, because they've got that little shields right in the corners as decorative bits. Oh, I like that. I didn't realise they would match. Oh, that's really good to know. I didn't know that one. See, I've learned something today. Did you guys know that those 2 matched? I didn't. Oh, can we add some chests? That's not going to match quite, is it? But it's not a bad colour, but it doesn't quite match them, but it's not a bad colour, and it's a really useful piece of furniture. We want something like decorative to go in here now, don't we? So maybe we could put a book on like that little table, a little fancy table. Yeah? A little stack of books. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Well, maybe that little decorative vase can go here. It's like the smallest like decorative vase, isn't it? Yeah, let's have that there. Don't want to go overboard with decorative stuff, but we do want to like add a few things just to make it look lived in and personalised and stuff. Oh, flowers. I would like a little bit more option in flowers as well, actually. I kind of like them to be like wildflowers and things, and I love the earthenware pots and things, but it'd be nice if we had like a couple of variations on that one. That would be my favourite thing to add next, I think. Can we add a picture? Yeah, let's pop a picture over here, and then maybe another one above where we've got the seating. Because that, otherwise that just looks like such a blank wall. Yeah, so I need to rotate those all the way around to get them to show properly. There we go. Lovely. That might be enough. What do you think? I think I like that. And get a good angle to view it all. Yeah, I like that. That is a gorgeous bedroom. Really like that one. Yay! Very, very pleased with that one. That's lovely. Right, that's upstairs done then, I think. So if we now head down and give some thought to what we want to do down here. Actually, maybe we should do a little bit decorative. Can we add like a plant or something? And how about a shield above the... Yeah, because that would be okay in the weather and stuff, wouldn't it? I'd be a bit decorative as well. There's a plant pot, isn't there, that... Yes, that's nice. Let's do the same downstairs as well with the plants, I think. Yeah, I like that. Nice. Right, shut that. And let's put a rug. Which one should we go for? Should we go for the like proper hide rug in front of the two doors? Yeah. And then kitchen-y, standard kitchen-y unit right as we come in. And we're going to want a table now. Which sort of table do we want to add in here? How about this one? It's a really pretty table, very simple. Should we turn it round, I think? Yeah, and we might need to move it across to the left a little bit. Let's start with the fanciest chairs there, and then we can move the table in a bit to match their position. Now we know how much space they need. Because then that leaves us a little bit more space where we stood to add like a little seating area with a sofa and for like a little loungy space. Yeah, and then if we put chairs all the way around, we've already got our 7 chairs, you see. But yeah, if you put a big table in and put chairs all the way around it, that gives you 6 chairs, so that's quite a quick way to get a higher chair count. And then the beautiful still life painting, that is absolutely my favourite of the paintings that the game has. Let's add a nice candelabra on the table to make it a little bit prettier. And some sort of food, should we do some sort of foodie thing maybe? Oh yeah, let's put some utensils in for the kitchen. I think it'll fit here, won't it? Yes, it will. Lovely. And then here, let's put... should we do bread and cheese? It's such a good food staple for the like medieval period, isn't it? So bread. And we've got a cheese wheel. Yeah, we have. There we go. Love that. I think that's gorgeous. Yeah, so if we kind of make like a little seating area over here, can we add like a couple of these like sofas, maybe? They're not that huge, these ones are quite small, so if we, and also they're the ones we've used everywhere else in the house, so we'll be being consistent. Yeah. Because we don't have space for like the bigger sofas and things, it would just look too cramped. But we do need another one of these, like, actually we need another cabinet, don't we? We don't necessarily need like a closet thing, but we need a cabinet. But I think it would just look pretty like that, wouldn't it? That is really gorgeous. That looks pretty. Right, so what else do we need? We need another cabinet. Can we? Oh no, that's not going to fit. We can put it under the stairs, so that we're utilising this space here. Yep. And that, you see, matches like the fretworky things on that closet space over there. We still need another table. Kinda would like to like add it into this like seating area, but it would cramp up the. No, that would just look silly, wouldn't it? I kind of want to add like a little tabley thing into that like living room seating area. Can we like add a little like console table at the side of her? I suppose we could put it in the corner. You have to move the cabinet across. Or could we put it between the two? Could we just like make a little bit of a slightly bigger gap between the two and maybe add like a little console table type thing between the two, so that we're utilising the space as well as we could. Yeah, we could possibly get the small brown one in there if we move them a little bit more, but maybe is one of these small enough to... Oh yes, that's perfect. Yes, that's perfect. I like that. Alright, and then if we put 1 or 2 pictures above here, should we put the 2 landscapes, one at either side? That could look quite nice. We've not tried doing that like that, I don't think. Let's do that now and see what we think. Yeah, they are the same size though. Oh yeah, but that's actually quite a nice grouping, having them both together on one panel, isn't it? See, we're trying new things, look. So we've used a console table between 2 sets of chairs. We've added 2 pictures together like that. That's really pretty. I am really, really liking this house. I think we've turned this out really nicely. Pleasantly surprised by that, look. Oh, plants. We said we'd put the plants like we did upstairs, didn't we? So these pots, definitely can put one there. If we put one over here, is it going to look okay? Yeah, I don't think that's in the way too much. Beautiful. I think this house has turned out really, really nice. I'm very, very pleased with this one. It's one of my favourites. Alright, we need 2 pieces of garden. So if we do... They're a little bit tall. I wish you could drop the garden level a little bit lower than the foundations of the house. And then if we put a bench here, then you can sit in your garden as well. So we just want 1 tree. So if we pop a tree down, we've finished the job. So I think we'll put a little bit of decorative stuff in as well. So I just don't like leaving the garden bare. And we've got to, yeah, we're nearly at 14,000 on the house, so that's good. We started with the plot at 10,000, so that's worked out quite nicely. Yeah, and then we can put a tree in the other plot. And there's the house from the outside, because as soon as we put the tree down, it won't be so finished. I really like that. We've got something very different, and the interior, I really like both floors on this one. I think it's come out really nicely. Yeah, like that one. That's a very successful experiment, that house. And the tree completed. So we have made 3,794 gold on that one. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy game!